So, stay focused. We certainly talked about that. Implementation. You've got examples coming out of your ears, I think. Validate, unquantifiable. Have we answered that? Thank you. We have.
The gold standard in terms of research right now is Dirk van Derkendorp from Holland, who's put together this amazing measurement and quantifiable statistics in terms of what's taking place in terms of servant-led organizations. And then Bob Leiden. So you want to look at Van Derkendorp and Leiden are the gold standard right now as we measure the effectiveness of servant leadership.
Boost, what does that mean?
Boost in terms of lifting up people's spirits.
Knowledge and base.
To increase our levels of knowledge and, as a baseline.
Like-minded people, you've certainly met them here today. You've got 100 people here like-minded. I mean, it's quite solid across the room. Different approaches, but the hearts are similar and at different stages of development. Implement financial advantage.
What are the financial advantages? You cannot practice servant leadership in order to make yourself to make more money. However, if you do practice servant leadership, you will make more money.
Say it again, Tom.
You cannot practice servant leadership to make more money, but if you do practice servant leadership, you will make more money. And you can find the research on this in 7 Pillars of Servant Leadership written by Don Frick and Michael Sipe. Can I say 2 things?
Go ahead.
On balance.
Close it up.
Balance. The worst person to work for is a workaholic. Because it's never good enough and it's never enough. And so in our organizations as leaders, we have to model that leisure is important. One of the things in Daniel Goleman's book on focus right now, it is imperative that leaders on a regular basis take time for retreat, that you step back, that you nurture contemplation and reflection. Every president tells every other president who comes into office, make sure you use Camp David on a regular basis. Because if you don't, you will not be able to lead the nation. And we so often now, we're honoring people who work 80 hours a week. It's nuts. How about the Christmas story? What did we think about old Scrooge working on Christmas Eve? Not too much. So I just want to mention that. And then secondly is this. Leadership sets a tone. Leadership is contagious. In 10 days we celebrate Christmas. How will each of us today practice joy? So much sadness, so much despair, so much cynicism that we can encounter. But how about joy? Joy is an act of rebellion. And C.S. Lewis said this about joy. Joy is a serious work of heaven. It's a great privilege to lead and to serve and to bring people joy today. Might be a way in which we begin to transform our communities, our organizations, and the lives of each of the people entrusted to our care.